Daddy, what is it?
But maybe for me, what fractals are is you see these lines. Yeah.
Okay,
for like
okay.
geography. I noticed the fracture nature of the way that things break.
Okay.
And I got really interested in rebuilding like broken mirrors, and they actually have the same type of fracture-like nature. So I integrate art and STEM together, and so I bring out like these natural phenomena that occurs around. I guess around our universe,
So
like it literally is our universe.
That's pretty cool.
And show that through brokenness. My whole art is about self-reflection, and it's transforming the way that we view not just trash, the way that things are broken. Imperfection is a part of nature.
It's funny that you mentioned that. So definitely I should send you to our ceramicist. We have a ceramicist, Julia Goyer. She's very intelligent. I got her PhD in stuff. And so her expertise is ceramics. So she actually does a lot of, she has a lot of knowledge in the areas of, like, say, the different slip planes and how glass breaks, brittle fracture, right? So it's really, really cool. And so she actually does some glass, ceramic work. So it's really cool.
Part of my art, I think I've always been really fascinated by the art style kintsugi, which is the repair of broken ceramics. And then they line it with gold. It's a Japanese form of art.
So is it alright? I'm imagining in my mind, you get the pieces that are broken and repair them, and I guess place them.
So really, it first started my whole piece of like this body for the last 2 years is like this giant mirror in my room broke actually, fell on my bed, and then I gathered all the pieces and I just like kept them instead of like throwing it away. You know, as artists, sometimes we hoard different things, but they're like, I don't know what caused me to keep something, but I was called to keep it. And then I started school in Baltimore, and I was learning about the city and what it's going through, and like how artists are changing the perception of it, how a lot of people had left Baltimore, but there's a lot of abandoned homes. And I felt like the city was rebuilding itself. So we had this exhibition, and I was like, I'm gonna rebuild this broken mirror that was once broken, once had a function, and can make it more meaningful, more beautiful than it was before. So that's how I ended up like puzzle piecing it all together. This exhibition had 2 different types of mirrors that I rebuilt, one of them that I did. And then my sister was like, wow, that looks like a lot like the country of Italy. Just somehow the shape looked like Italy. And I was like, oh, it does. It like looks geographical. And then so I started researching, and I came across mandible and fractals, and I was like, wow, fractals are everywhere. There are also mountain ranges. There are also lightning strikes. There are also like our lungs, and there are also the cosmic web. So that's cool. So it's just kind of like it went that way, and I just make art that's inspired by nature.